Alrighty, good morning everybody, 0101 here, and we are back. So, in the last episode we got all of our iron ore refineries done, and we got all of our foundries set up. Well, we have the actual foundries set up, we don't have all of the belting done yet. So, let's go and do that real quick. So, something that I have to think about here is that we're going to be producing 530 something steel, and we need to split that onto a couple of belts. So it's gonna be interesting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here's my thought. And actually, hang on. Where do we split this last one? Because I think the last one. Oh, that was terrible. I think this last one is actually set at a lower speed or something. No, I just have it set at 60. Okay. So then it won't matter how I do this. So on that fifth one, I'm going to split it up into 2 lines. Let me see if I can get under here. There we go. Okay, so that would be this one? Yes, this one. All right, so let's get this kind of going first. So we're going to immediately put in a splitter, and we're going to move it forward of that, and we'll put it like in the middle here, I think. Hopefully that's lined up. Looks like it is. Okay, good. And, okay, so from here, we're going to split this one off into there. So now it'll go into this line over here, so we'll have this one go this way, and then everything over here we'll have go out this way. And I think that's going to work out quite nicely. So, let's go ahead and get this done. Let's see, I think here. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Okay. So we'll do that there, and then this one needs to be here. There. Okay, and then that one's kind of off by itself. This is lined up right. Yes, good. Okay. So now we take this guy here. Run that going this way. Okay. Then we'll run that directly into there. And then all of this is going to run basically through here. So we'll get that set up immediately. And then what we need to do over here is basically set up another merger in line with this one. Okay. And then this one is going to go off this way. This one is going to go into this one and then merge together. So we'll do that. And then that can go into there. And I think that is good to go. All right. And I am out of those things. Okay. I mean, this is okay because I was going to run out of rotors anyways, so I need to pick up some more of those. Alright, so first thing we do is run all the way back to the starting base because reasons. Probably should have done that before I started the video. That way I would have been, you know, better prepared, but I didn't even think about it, so apologies. Also, jetpack. Why? And the reason why is because I needed it to make the screenshot for the last video. Okay. And then, yeah, so I actually had to go basically up on top of here, kind of that little piece right there, so I can get a good shot going this way. So that's where I had to go to get that particular shot. All right, now we have to go all the way back. And then once we get there, we have to come all the way back to the bridge base. So, fun times. Right. Okay. It would probably make sense to set up a hypertube to go between these two places, but more work, more things to set up. Grr. And honestly, if I was going to do it like that, I would have a hypertube going off to the base over there, and then from that base go north. Because, I mean, that's where the hypertube would have to be set anyways, because that's where all of the stuff is going to be coming in at, is directly from the north, not like around the side. Yeah, so we wait. And the drink of this video is Monster Energy Zero Ultra, because it is the morning, and that is basically my coffee. And it gives me energy. And I found out because I actually stopped drinking it for a while, just because I wanted to see if it was having like any effect on me, because that's like weird things that I do every once in a while. My ability to multitask is very much dependent upon my caffeination level. And I don't think it's just caffeine though. Like I think it's the energy mix that's in there, like something in there, and it's not just the caffeine, because I have gone on just caffeine, like, drinking sodas or something, which is really, really bad for you. Don't drink soda as your morning drink. Terrible idea. But I noticed that with just caffeine, like I'm more alert, and like I can stay like, I wouldn't say focused, but like more awake longer. But with whatever they've got in here, like my ability to focus and multitask increases. So one of the things that they've got in this drink in particular really helps me out in that regard. And I kind of like it. And also, have I finished that yet? Have I finished that? I don't remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'll have to go back there and look, and then I still have to work on the tower up here. You can see that it is kind of sort of coming together slowly. I haven't really had a chance to work on it very much though, so been kind of working on this heavy modular frame factory. All right. So tickets, what do you think? 4? 7? Wow. Okay. Let's see. So rotors, we needed a bunch of these, and these are not getting repopulated. What's going on there? I don't know. I might have to look into that. Maybe I'm using all of the rotors down to make the these parts. Also, these should all be like, okay, so they're not all the way full, but they're getting there. That's all the way full. This should be all the way full. Okay, yeah. Right, so what else could we potentially need? Plates. Yeah, we'll get some more plates. A couple more anyways. Grab some more rods. A couple more. Right, concrete. Heavy, encased beam. There we go. Grab like 800. Okay, so that's that. Do we need those? I don't think we need those. No, I don't think we need those. Everything else I think is good to go. Stators, we don't really have a need for those. And I can get rid of the coal here as well. And throw, let's see, where was it? Yeah, we can throw these away. I mean, we're not throwing them away, we're just kind of, you know, storing them temporarily. Pale berries, I don't need those because I have the inhalers. Let's see, what else? That can be recycled. Yeah, okay. Coal, there we go. So that can go in there and just get recycled. Give me a few more points. All right, so I think we're good to go. All right. And we are coming in the morning, which is nice. All right, so about our little train spire there, our oil spire. Yeah, so it's not done yet. I still need to redo the actual train tracks, going up there and try to make them a bit more smooth. It's gonna be interesting though. And then it looks like I've got most of the roof done over there, so I think structurally it's good, but there's just like little things that still needs to be updated. Take a look at it from this way. I mean, we could maybe put like a roof over the train station or something, and then maybe do a roof on the other side. Yeah, we could do that, I think. I don't know. Something to do, something to think about for a future episode. And you can actually see the base over there, the bridge base, which is cool. Now, question, how difficult would it be to create a pipe to go from here all the way over to there? And how long would that take? And would there be a reason to do that? Now, odds are I'm going to have a base over here once we get into uranium production. I think there is a bauxite node over there. There's uranium up on top of there. So I could set up some drones to get all the uranium from there and bring it down to there. For that, though, I would need batteries to be delivered. So maybe I set up another drone base thing over here, and then we'll go over to the central base over there for batteries. Hold on, gotta sneeze. Okay, so anyways, yeah, so we've got the sulfur, oil, water, you know, coal, everything that we need over there to make batteries, I think. So if I set up a drone base over there, and then have the drones fly and deliver batteries over here, and then have additional drones over here go up there to grab the uranium and bring that down, then I'd have like 2 different lines of drones. And then that would all kind of fill up this whole area. I'm not going to go like super crazy with the nuclear like I've seen some people do. I mean, I like nuclear. It does give us a lot of power, but I don't want to produce like a ridiculous amount more power than what I'm actually going to use. And also there's other places around here that you can actually set up nuclear plants. So I might fully tap out that uranium node and then just have it be just that. And I don't know how much I'm going to get out of that. I think that's a pure node up there. I could be wrong. Maybe it's a normal node. I don't know, but I could like fully utilize all the uranium that's in there and just kind of move other pieces and parts over there as I need them, I guess. But that's going to be a question for later. There's other things that we need to set up first, so. All right. Going this way. So yeah, like I said, if I was going to do this properly, I would actually have another tube from here going from this base north. But the problem with that is I don't know how big that base is going to be yet. Right now I've just got it set up to make the aluminum casings, but there's a lot of other things that I have to make over there first. Little parrot flying around. No pale berry for us, but that's okay. It'll grow back one of these days. And then over in the desert area, like the deep desert area, way over there, that's going to be interesting. And then there's a lot of basic stuff over here in the forest. So I think making a spire over here would be a good idea. I don't know. And then also, I think the sulfur is down here. I think you can kind of see the edge of it right there. So we've got sulfur there. We've got sulfur up here. So we've got 3 nodes of sulfur. I think that one's pure, and I think one of these is impure, and one of them is normal. I don't know. Something to worry about later, but we'll have to bring that in to make the sulfuric acid. And then also we could do black powder and build sort of like an ammo depot or something up there, just like a small building to make lots and lots of bullets for the gun. And then also nobelisks because, you know, useful. Okay, so let's get up here. All right. And then we have to go back under here. All right. Okay, so that's all of that going through. Is this... Why is this not making anything? That's kind of what I'm concerned about here. What is going on with you? What are you doing? You need iron. Why are you not getting iron? You are connected, right? You are not connected. Okay. Okay, so now that one is doing its thing. This should start. There we go. Good to go. Okay, so now that's doing its thing. That's doing its thing. That's doing its thing. That one as well. And that one. Okay, good to go. Okay, so now we need to do... we don't necessarily need a merger here, but we will need one here. Okay, and I think that's got to go that way, and then that has to line up here. Is that correct? Is that correct? That's really close, but I think that's where it's got to be, so we're good there. Okay, so then that should be all of this together. Okay, now, the thing is, I don't know if this is going to go directly in. I think it's going to have to bend a little bit. Yeah, okay. So instead of going directly to this point, we need it to actually go to this point. So we're going to have a little bit of a curve in there, which is fine. And that was not the way for you to go. this again. Okay, so this is lined up pretty much exactly with that, so we can run that just straight in. And then this one over here, we can run something else around, through, and in a corner. So that'll be good. This needs a merger here. So that's actually incorrect. But that's actually going to make this look a little bit better, which I think is good. So, okay, so merger. Good to go. All right. Yeah, because now we can just get that to go directly in like that. Oh, come on, dude. Like, why does it even give the option to go through the back end over there? Like, I've got this right here. Oh my god, I did it again. What? Sir, please, just work with me here. It's like I have to aim like basically over at this one for it to go into that one. Like what's... Okay. All right, so now we need to get this belt basically through here. So that's going to be interesting. Okay, so let's get this to go to here, and then we'll get it to go to here. I think that'll end up making a nice little 90 turn right there, and then we'll get that to go into there. Wait. Why is this going? Oh my god. Okay, so what happened here is this was put in there incorrectly. Okay, so merger, pointing off in the correct direction. At least I hope so this time. Okay, so is that going through? Are we going through? Are we going through? Okay, good. So there is all of the belt work done for this particular section. So we can now close this off. All right. So that's what we got. We don't have any clipping through here. I didn't think there would be. If this was down on the ground floor, though, I think there probably would have been a little bit of clipping. I don't think it would have shown through the glass, but at least this way you can see that we actually have a space between here and here. Whereas if we didn't have this little 1 meter wall there, I don't think that would have been the case. So that works out quite nicely. I still like the fact that both of, I mean, it's hard to see from this side, but both of the belts seem to go into the splitters. It's kind of hard to see here, but like here, you can kind of sort of see it. Like they both look like they're going into the splitter, which I think is kind of funny. All right, so, and then we're up here doing this thing, and that should all be good. And then I do want to make sure that these things are all producing. Okay, good, 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 okay. Last one. All right, so we're good to go there. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is bring all of this stuff over and then work on the next group of stuff. So we have our additional iron bars here, we have our steel bars here, we have additional coal here. Now the coal I'm not going to do anything with. Odds are if we do need to use that somewhere, it's just going to go straight down, and then we'll get it to where it needs to go underneath here somehow. But let me bring up my Satisfactory calculator design thing. Okay, so now it's going to get interesting. So we're going to need, for the iron ingots, we're going to need 4.3 and 2.4 constructors to make iron wire and iron plate. So we need a total of 94.81 iron wire and 47.41 iron plate. And I thought that there was a recipe for like a steamed iron plate. Is there something like that? I thought there was. That would be in the refinery, so I'm going to go and check one of these real quick. If there was, I don't have it. But I thought there was something like that. In which case I would just use a little bit of water, a little bit of iron bars, and I would make a ton of iron plate. So that would have been what I would use, but apparently I don't have the alternate recipe for that, which is fine. Okay, so now constructors are also going to need 2 foundations. So let me set some stuff up here. Let's see, we're going to need 1 input, I think. Now I could put it here and then have it go that way. And then we'll throw in not that, but that. Okay. So now if I'm doing constructors, that's going to have to be centered. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Okay. So first thing we're going to make is the iron wire. So that'll be this one here. That'll make us 22.5 per minute. We need 94.81, so we're going to put in 5 of these things. Okay, so question becomes, if we put this there, can we get the iron to go through here and then into there from here? The answer to that is no, we cannot. So let's get one of these. Once again, I would love it if we could just have just a hole that we can put into a wall. Maybe give it like some alpha or something in here, and then just have that alpha attribute to whatever wall it's on, so you can still get, you know, like this little through piece. So you can see through it, it'll act like glass, but it's not actually, like, you'll still have like the full wall behind it. Pretty sure that's something you can do. Okay, so then we need logistics and splitter. It's gonna go kind of like that. Okay, now from here we can go into here and then into there, so that'll work for that. And then as far as the output goes, I don't know where I want to put that. We'll put it somewhere. I mean, obviously we'll put it somewhere. And that is incorrectly placed. think that's correct. Okay. Okay, so that'll get us some stuff coming in. It would be nice if I could bring in... Well, no, because, I mean, all this is going to be running off of the iron bar, so I just need to bring that in. I don't need the steel yet. But I do need room for the steel to go through. And I don't know if I want to run that down and then run that under. I mean, if I do that, it's going to make whatever I do for these a little bit more difficult. But maybe that is the way to go. Okay, so then this would have to run basically around. Okay, hang on, I have an idea. So we're gonna put this up on here. We're gonna put this up onto here. And then we're gonna run this up this way. Okay, so that actually isn't gonna work. I mean, it will work, like it can go from here, but it's gonna be going down. And then it'll be the same thing for this, going down a little bit, and then from here, just over to there. So that'll start bringing all of this over to there. Looks a little janky, but, you know, it is what it is, I suppose. Now, I could have moved this up. Actually, I think I am going to do that. So let's move this up to there. So at least this one is straight across. And then I feel like I can do something with this. So just like putting that in there just temporarily. And then running that off of that. And then we'll color that black. There we go. Now everything is straight across. Okay. So that should work there. And then we are getting the iron bars up into here. And yeah. And then we're going to limit the input to 60 per minute. Once again, because we're doing the overflow method, you want your fastest belt to be the one that distributes all the items to all of the you know, creators, whether it's, you know, assemblers or constructors or, you know, whatever. And then you want the slowest belt that you can possibly use to actually feed whatever that particular item is, because then you get a bunch of items going through, and then you're not draining everything into the first one before it then fills up the second one, because then once you get all the way over to the end, like, you're waiting for like 5-10 minutes for that thing to even fill up with one. Whereas if you do this other method, like, the odds that you'll get stuff down there quickly increases pretty dramatically. Okay, so we need more of these. Okay, so that should be these 5. That was not in the right place. Okay. Okay, so that is good to go. I can run power behind here, and then I'll probably put a Mark II pole there, and then that will feed all 5 of these. Okay. Now we need splitters. I'm going to assume that's correct. Yeah. Okay, so that should be good for that. Let's see. Okay, so that will get us all of the stuff going into all of those. Okay. Now we need to get in these guys. Okay, good to go. So that is all of our, what are we making here? Iron wire? Iron plate? I don't remember. Wire, okay. Iron wire. Okay, so 22.5 per second, which means that 2 of these things make 45, 4 of them will make 90, and then we need 94.81, so then this last one has to be 4.81. Okay, so that'll get us exactly as many as we need. All right, and now we need to make iron plate, and we're gonna need 3 for that. So 1, 2, 3, we can get rid of these. And then I'm going to skip a space in here just that way we have... Actually, hang on. Let me just do that. And that'll give me some space to do some organization for the outputs, which will be good. I don't know what I'm looking for. These things. There we go. Okay, so that'll go through there. I'm gonna need a door over here. Door's gonna have to be offset. Throw it over there. Call it good. Okay, so there's that. And now for all of this, we're gonna run mergers here going that way. So that should be pretty straightforward. So it needs to go that way. Good to go. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Nope, that is not correct. Okay. Okay, so there is that. And then that is going to just plug directly into there. This will plug into there. This will plug into there. This will plug into there. And that will plug into another wall hole. And we have to use these 2 wall holes, even though they are not ideal because I'm only using one of the actual wall holes, which is really, really annoying. But it's fine. Okay, so that'll be our iron plates going through there. Okay, seriously? Just jump up there, dude. Okay. That was not correct. Gotta reverse it. There we go. Okay, so that is our input limited to what we need it to be. All right, need these things first. All right. Okay. Now I think I'm going to run the plates back this way so I have the output here and the output here. And then we can run it under the ground, basically wherever it needs to go. Under the floor anyways. Okay, so we need walls. And this wall again, even though we're not using this one and we're not using that one. Okay. Or like if they just add in just like one extra wall that just has like one offset hole, that would be perfect. You know? So like it would be like this one, you just take off that hole. And then if we need to reverse it, we just, you know, rotate it. And then it'll be on one side or the other side. That would be amazing and should be pretty simple to do. Okay, so now we need to do splitters. There we go. And that one, we don't need anything. Did I put a splitter over on this one? I did, but that's because we need that to come out. Okay. So I think our need for iron bars dies here. I don't think we need any more than just what we've got here. Though it might be a good idea just to run it out in case, well no, because I'm only making so many, so no. It actually does make sense to do it this way. Okay. Now, do I run this directly across or do I run it up and over? I think I run it up and over. Because then if I need to, I can still walk through here. Okay, good to go. So now I still have like little walkway through here, which is nice. Okay, then all we need to do is update them to a Mark IV. Good to go. And if I really wanted to be, I suppose, cheeky about it, I could put this door wall here. And then another door wall there. You know what I mean? A little weird, but interesting. And then what I could do is do these guys, if they want to work, that way. So we can kind of go down here and see what's going on. Then we can also run our railing, all the way over to the edge there. All right, and then run it from here over, if it will let me. Okay. And then we'll run this all the way down. Can I place railing on top? Yes, I can. Okay. Fancy. Okay, we good? I think we're okay. I don't know if I would say we're good. Okay, so that can go there, that can go there, and then this can go here, and I'm gonna need to add in a door over here somewhere. Probably right here. Offset door. Good to go. See, so like the wall with the hole in it, right? Like this one, offset would work exactly like this door wall does, right? Same exact thing. So we can, if we need the hole over here, we can do it over there. If we need it over here, we can just rotate it. That would be the easiest solution to this. All right, one more thing that I'm gonna need in here is a rail here. So that can go there. That can go there. Okay, good to go. So now we are all railed all the way around. And I think we're good to go. I need to set up the mergers over here, of course. Okay, so we do that with this guy. And then I should probably connect this over here first, because it's not gonna like me otherwise. Nope, it doesn't like me. Okay. Yeah, because as soon as I place this guy down, like I'm not gonna be able to slide under any of this. So getting to that middle place, I would have had to take out a wall, which, you know, is fine, but kind of annoying. All right, and then this guy can go to here. Okay, next thing would be to get these powered up. So let me grab in, do you want to make this a mark? We could connect off of that to here. So we're gonna have to make this a Mark II. So that is our fourth connection right there, and then fifth connection here. Okay, and then this needs to be iron plate, and we need 47.41, so the last one's gonna have to have 7.41. Okay. 7.41. There we go. Good to go. How are these guys doing? You guys doing all of your things? Doing all the things? I think they're doing all the things. Okay. So now we've got that up and running. Okay. Actually, I wonder... No, we can't put a door here. Okay. I was going to say it'd be cool to have like the door there and then have the door going in that way and then that way. But we can't do that, so meh. Okay, so... all of our iron bars are now going in here to die and get transformed into something different. Alright. Walls, hex frame. We're going to go from this side over to this side. Alright. So we've got all of that stuff going. And then all of this is going to be going into stitched iron plates. And we're going to need 3 assemblers for that. So it would make sense to put them here, kind of facing this way, if I can fit them. So let's see, we can do single input over here. Hex frame. I think we're gonna have to go out at least to there. And then I think this needs to be, I think this is also, this can fit in 2. Could be wrong. And if it can fit here, then we may want to, well, no, hold on. I don't know if it'll fit. Okay, so first things first. Actually, hang on. Because we need to feed 2 things, I'm actually going to lift these up a meter. So we'll throw that in there, that in there. Okay, so now we need to figure out, actually I think this is going to have to move. Yeah, both of these are going to have to change. So we're going to have to use these 2 inside ones here, and which means we're not using those again. Kind of annoying, but okay. Alright, so now that that's in there, we can hop up here. And we'll throw in our railing right away so that we have something to work off of. And I think this actually might need to go out 3. Could be wrong though. Okay, so then we put in this guy here and here. I think that's not going to line up correctly. I think the rail is going to be in the way. Floor is too steep. I mean, that's generally where we want that to go. And yeah, so we do need a 3rd block here. Okay. No! It goes too far over. Dang it. Okay. Options, what do we got? So if we're gonna need 3, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could put them technically in this space and run it out this way. Then we could run under the floor to feed it. Because we're gonna need just a shit ton of constructors for the steel pipe. Like just a ridiculous amount. And I think we can fit that into this area better than we can the assemblers. Okay, so we're gonna have the inputs over here. And I'm just gonna throw in some walls. Just kind of like using up some space here. And then we also have to lift it up one. Okay, so now we need to hop up here. Okay, I think that is correct. Just want to make sure. Yep. Okay, so that can fit there. That can fit there. Okay. So now, as far as but now here's the thing. When we place this, we're going to have like a weird spacing issue. Yeah, see, so now it goes 2 ticks over to the next foundation. So I think we're going to have to move this ever so slightly. So let me just get that out of here, get that out of here. Okay, so then instead of going to the corner, we're going to go 1 tick in. And then that's 1, 2 to there. Okay. Okay. Now that gets us kind of over here, and we want this one to be basically centered. And then why does that not seem right? Hang on. Okay, so that's just 1 tick over. Let's try this again. Okay, so that ends right after the grading. This one ends right after the grading, and this one is centered. Okay, good to go. Okay, so this is going to be the stitched iron plate. Making 5.625 per minute. We're going to need 14.22 total. This is going to be 10.35. No, 10.25. Hold on. 5.625 times 2, 11.25. I can't count apparently. Then minus 14.22, 2.97. Okay. So stitch iron plate, 2.97. And then that can run like that, and we should be good to go. And then I just want to make sure 18 and 37. Okay, so we can use the Mark 1s. Okay, so that's all of these things being fed from there. Now we need to have our outputs in here. Okay. And then our outputs can come out full blast because reasons. All right. So that is that, yet again. Good to go. All right, and then we're gonna need a power pole. Just the Mark 1 should work. Go from one of these, I guess. So from here. Or would it make more sense to go here? Because then it's kind of like a 90. So that can go there, that can go there, that can go there, and this guy is tapped out. Okay. So now we need to figure out this. And then we also have our outputs coming in over here. So we're gonna have to do something with these. Now I could run them out and around, but I really don't want to do that. I do want to run these underneath. So then these will both run under here, and we can connect in over here somewhere. Okay, so first things first, we need this splitter to have the input towards me. Do that over here. Oh wait, no. Input over on this one has to change to be that way. There we go. And that probably doesn't need a splitter in there at all. Okay, so now this can go to there. And run directly into there. Okay. And then this one can drop down one and run that way. Okay, now we can get rid of all of this and then throw these splitters on the ground. So input from me, then input from there. Oh, is that gonna... Can I get in there? Yes, I can. Okay. And you're already set up. Good to go. And then you can go over there. You can go over to there. Okay, so that's that all set up. So we're gonna have our two inputs right here. So let's see, we need input here and here. Okay, so that's that. We need to get under here. Okay. Okay, so that is all hooked up. Good to go. We can do our mergers over here. And then that one can stay where it is. This one needs to go in line here. And back one, okay. And then even with this one, there we go, I think that is correct. Okay, so now this can drop. Okay, and then our output is going to be there. Okay, so next thing we have to do is run these things underground and figure out how to get all of that set up. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to run them back this way and then over to there. Okay, and then we can run these down this way. Probably don't need that foundation. Now watch as I fall off of it, most likely. Okay, so that should be a nice turn into there, keeping everything nice and straight. Good to go. All right, and then this one needs to go in line with this one. Oh, no, not in line with that one. Whoops. Has to go to the middle. Okay. Try again. There we go. So there's all that. Okay, so that is now good to go. Those are doing their things, and we should have our first parts coming through. Maybe, possibly. There we go. All right. Okay, so that is now done. All right, so now we're going to need a ridiculous amount of constructors to do the steel pipe. We're going to need a total of 17 of them, which is kind of ridiculous. And also, I need to figure out how and where this has got to come out. And I think I've only got one option for that, because I don't think it can make a turn otherwise. So I could try a turn, see if it'll make that. I don't think it will, though. The only other option would be to come directly diagonally here, but then we're left with an unused space again. Yeah, so I didn't think that would work, but this does. Okay. So that's what we got. Let's see, so take that. Okay, do I have a door? We'll put a door here. Actually, you know what? No. We will not put a door there. We will put a door over here. There we go. Now I just need to color these. And these actually need the walls. All right, so now that one is set up. How are we looking on time? Hour 12, okay. So now for the hard thing. Gotta get a stretch in before I start attempting this thing. 18 constructors. 18 constructors. That's a lot. Like a lot. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 constructors here. So we need to do another 11. So if we did them here, so that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 10. We could do 10. We could do overclock 1, maybe. We would have a bunch of open space here, though, which I don't particularly like. Well, I mean, and plus I have to figure out how to belt everything in here, so that's going to be fun. And we'll run this over to here. I think that's going to go too far over, so we need to go to here and to there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That can fit in there. Okay. Where's that going to be? We could run it all the way out to there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we need 11, so we would just need to overclock one of these things. But I don't think I have any more power shards. I mean, granted, I could get 5 more right there, but there's a couple alphas around there, so maybe I go swat at them real quick. Haven't kind of popped in yet, but I know that they're there. Ouch. There they are. Oh, and they got little guys in there too? Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Do I just like YOLO it? Or do I see if I can find another slug that I haven't collected somewhere near here? Because, I mean, that's against all of these guys in here, that's going to be a really hard fight. Like, against one of these guys, sure, I can handle that. Against two, plus the little guy. Oh, and then plus they're in a curve. So if I'm trying to slide up this thing, then it's going to slow me down instead of speed me up, which is going to really mess things up. Nah, I'm not going to go for that. Not unless I have a gun. Okay, so what other options do we have then? Do I have... Wait, so there's a thing right there. Got a little guy right there. Hey, little guy. This is probably gonna hurt. Land in the water. Okay. Okay, so we got a little blue slug in there. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, hi guys. I didn't even see you there. Sorry about that. Okay, so I need to take those things apart, and I think to do that I need the chainsaw. Okay, so I'm gonna move around. Oh geez, they're just all over the place in here, aren't they? Why are you guys all here? And I don't have any nobelisks on me either, which is kind of annoying. Okay, let's just hop in here, do the thing. Okay, then move out. Good to go. Okay, so we picked up some mycelia, nice. Some of that, nice. I think we also picked up some silica. Okay, so now we need to go in there, grab the thing. Where's my... Huh. There we go. So, we have to go in, grab the slug before those things let out their poison, and then slide out. Okay, we good? We good? We good. Okay. So that was somewhat easy. Kinda, sorta. And much easier than going after all those guys, because fairly certain that I would have a relatively high chance of dying if I tried that. Okay, so with this I have the one power shard that I need. And like I said, we do have like a lot of open space in here. Not particularly a fan, but you know, it is what it is. All right, and that'll pretty much use up all of our ground floor level. So beyond this, we're gonna have to go up and over for our other stuff. And I'm thinking we do it kind of right on top of here. So that'll be interesting. And for all of this, we need all of the steel pipe to go through. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm thinking I send one load of steel pipe to go through here, and then it'll run out the end, and then it'll go into this one and then merge in with whatever is coming off over there, and that'll just run into there and then die. Actually, no, some of those steel pipes need to go into the manufacturer, so I can't just set them in there to die. Okay. Actually, no, that's just, hang on. 186, 96, and 71. Okay, so we can fit all of that onto a 480 line, but the steel ingots are only going into these constructors, so yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. Let's see, how do I want to do this? So this is what I've got, and this has to run this way. Okay, so let me throw in a door here and here. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna get in. And then I should probably put in the foundations here. Do I have enough concrete? 603. I think that'll hopefully be enough. Okay, so that's it for that. And this just goes all the way out to 10. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to have enough cable. Well, that's unfortunate. Up the ladder, please. Thank you. Okay, so that's it for those. Like I said, I am going to run out of cable, but I do have a little bit of wire, so I can make do somewhat. Let's see, 8 times, what, 4? 7? 56? Okay. Alrighty, then we need to do this guy. Okay, so that is all of the constructors I'm going to need to make these steel pipes, which is kind of ridiculous. But, you know, it is what it is, right? Okay. Let's see. So I could throw the railings down, so I don't have to worry about them later. Okay. Same thing over here. Okay, so that is good to go. I need to actually make the power shard, so let's do that. Okay. So for making steel pipe, is that like the only thing that I have for steel pipe? Hang on. N steel pipe. Do I have any alternates for this? I do not. Okay, so let's consult Satisfactory calculator and see how much we actually need. So let's hop out of here. We're going to need 186.67 plus 96 plus 71.11. So 353. We might need another power shard. So if we have 16. Wait, how many do we have? Okay, so we need 353. 354. So remember that. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 10 is 17. Okay. 17 times 20. 280? No, 17. I can't count. 340. Okay. And then we need 353. So then this one needs to make 34. Which means we're going to need another power shard. No. Why? Yeah. We're going to need one more power shard. Okay. I mean, we've got a Sluggo right there. I suppose we can go grab him, right? Of course, we've got a big alpha on this island, so we can take him out real quick. Or we could just bypass him completely. At least I thought he was here. Is he not here? Okay. I guess he's not here. Then I'm going to collect all of these pale berries. There's some more pale berries over here. And even more right here. And more right here. There's a lot of pale berries around here. Okay. One of these days, my lizard doggo friends will be very, very happy because I will have lots and lots of treats for them. But I actually need to set that thing up first before I can actually start taming the lizard doggos, because they each need their own little pen. And that's just going to be, it's going to be interesting. Okay, but, oh, no, not this way. There we go. There we go, more power shards. Okay, now you get your other one. And we need you to make 34 per minute. That should get us everything that we need, and everything kind of sort of fits. Oh my god. now it's just all of the belting. Got a half an hour left. Do you think we can get this done in half an hour? I have no idea. Do I need this? No. Do I need this? No. Could I have kept them? Yes. Am I going to? No. Same with that. Don't need that. I mean, at least belting for these constructors are, like, it's relatively easy. And plus, you know, they fit on the foundations really, really well too, which is nice. Now, the way that I do these is it makes everything like more enclosed, so it just makes everything look nicer. But if you center these onto a single platform, you can actually run the lifts directly under, and then directly under here, and then you can stack mergers over here and splitters over here, and that would be pretty much your entire run. And then you could technically fit all of that using, I mean, you're still using technically 2 blocks of space, but like if I had this over here and this over here, then total I would use like up to like the half mark here, and then through here, and then only up to the half mark here, right? So I'd actually save a foundation worth of space if I wanted to do it that way. But I like having everything kind of enclosed like this, so we're just gonna kind of go with it. Okay, so same thing over here. Need to place in all of the holes. All right. I'm getting very hungry as well. I have not yet eaten. That is not in the right place. There we go. Okay, now let's see. That is input, good. Then we have output. Okay, so that is that sort of settled. Sir, can you jump onto the railing? Thank you. Okay, so that's all of that. And also, I think these are supposed to be Mark IVs. So I'll probably have to go and change the other ones because I think I made those Mark 1s as well. Sir? Whoa, what the? Autosave lag. That was weird. Okay. So that is good to go there. So that's good to go. Something I might be able to do is use this little space over here to make an elevator going up to the next level. So I think that might be a good idea. We're going to need the concrete to go up there, so I need to grab the concrete wherever that's being made at. I think it's way over on the other side. So let me see kind of where that is and where that's coming out. Okay, so it's not coming out over here. That's the iron that's going through. Okay, so I don't actually have it coming out. I think it's just going straight down. Yeah. So I need to grab it from underneath here and then move it over to there. Okay. I can do that. Because then that has to move up to the next level to make the encased industrial beams. We're going to need 7 assemblers for that. Let's see. And then we also have to make the steel frames, which is going to take these stitched iron plates, so I need to move those over as well. So let's see. So that's coming out over here, which is good, because that's where I'm going to need it to come out at. And yeah, so I'll make this our little elevator area so we can move the concrete over, have that come up through here, have this move up, have all of this stuff. I mean, this probably have to come out over here, I think. I have no idea how I'm going to do that, though. I mean, I can make it work. Yeah, I should be able to make that work. Okay. And then what else do we need? So steel pipe, reinforced iron plate, and concrete. Yeah, it's just those 3 things. Yeah, okay. Oh my god. All of this belting is going to take time, and it's going to be very repetitive and kind of boring. So I think I might end this video here. It's going to be only about an hour and 38 minutes, an hour 40 minutes by the time I finished doing my spiel. But yeah, so slightly shorter, which means that it'll upload faster, which means you guys will be able to see it quicker. But yeah. And I might do this off camera. I mean, it's all just going to be the same thing that I've been doing, so it's not going to be anything new. Same basic thing. We're going to have splitters, line of splitters, line of mergers. These will go into the mergers. These will come out of the splitters, go up and in, then go out, and then come out this way over here. So then this is going to need... I mean, I could put it underground or under the floor. But no, we'll leave some of it above the floor. So we'll come out over here and then we'll run it into here, I think. Somehow, some way. And then, I mean, ideally we would do it at the halfway mark. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, we would want to bring it in over here. But if we could bring it in over here, basically into this hole, I mean, that would work too. So let me just get that over here. 1, 2, run that over into there. I'm just giving myself little notes here. So we'll run out of the mergers into here, and then we'll rejoin in with whatever's left over here. Because then at this point, both lines will have gone through 7 constructors, right? So they should be roughly down to the same amount of steel ingots on both. So then when we merge them in here to go over these last ones, that should actually work out pretty nicely, I think. We're going to have to come up from the floor, so let's see. And then also I need to keep in mind spacing, because we have to put the mergers over here, we have to put the splitters over here, which means we're not going to have any space in between the two. So what we can do is, ooh, is that not gonna play nice? That's not gonna play nice. We'll make it play nice. Yeah, so I think that's gonna have to come in here. Yeah, I think that's how that's gonna have to be. Then we'll have the splitter here, so it'll go directly into the splitter, split off into the first one, and then move down the line. And then that also leaves us all the room over here for our merger, so that should be good. And then basically the same thing over here. So that's gonna have to come in here. Yeah. And then splitter going into there, good to go. Now I can replace this guy. Good to go. All right, so we're gonna have to get the belts from over here to go over there. So that's gonna be interesting. What I could do is double back through here and then kind of move it over that way. And that'll leave us room for these to go down or up or wherever they need to go. So I think that will work. Okay, so steel ingots going down that way, and then we'll get the belting under there. So it's gonna have to move over like 1, 2, 3, 4 foundations. So it's gonna have to be even with this over here. Yeah, and that'll give us plenty of room to do whatever we need to do with the coal over here, so that'll be good. Yeah, I think this will work out. Okay. So that's pretty much all I got. Let me set up. I'm gonna hop on top of one of these refineries. Oh, is it not gonna let me? No, let me jump up there, dude. And we'll hop up on top. Okay, I think we want to go kind of over there more. I'm doing this for the screenshot. How about like here? Then we got that thing in the way. I mean, maybe. Kind of move that out of the way a little bit. It's a good shot, I think. Yeah. We'll go with that. Okay, so then we go into here, hit the middle mouse button. So that way it clears the little lines and everything. And yeah, left click, picture taken, good to go. All right, so there we go. That's all I got. Screenshot made, done. This is extremely neat and tidy, and honestly, the only thing that you're gonna see as a difference is there's gonna be little things you can see through the glass, but as far as like all of these things, that's gonna remain completely open. And yeah, and you'll see some stuff inside the glass there, and that's really the only change that's gonna be in here once everything's hooked up. And then in the next one, we'll set up a second floor up here, and we'll do even more stuff up there. We might actually extend it up over this way, depending on how much room we need. But yeah, I mean, it's looking very neat and tidy so far, and I'm pretty okay with it. But yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.